Hi ladies, I'm Rebecca Behrens and I wanted to tell you today about something that's been very successful for us in doing vendor shows and how to follow up with your customers. This has increased our reorder rate greatly. It has built relationships so that we have more people joining our team and agreeing to host parties. And so we're really excited to share it with you because it's been so successful for us. So whenever we do a show, we always use our Lila Rose order forms. And please make sure, just as a side note, when you're doing a vendor show, not only should you be giving them a receipt, but whatever else you give them, it needs to have your name on it. Your name should be on everything. Make sure they're on the style sheets. Make sure it's on the bags. If you use our Lila Rose bags, make sure they have a business card. Make sure they have more than one way to contact you besides just this receipt. But the receipt, this is how we give it to them. It has these 4 different areas highlighted. When they come to check out at a show, what I say to them is, hi, can you fill out these highlighted areas for me? I just need your name, email, address. I'm gonna send you one thank you email so you'll have my information electronically. And that way we have a 1-year warranty on the products. If you need to get a hold of me for any reason, you can just search your email and my thank you letter will be in there. And then if you will give me your cell phone number where it says phone, I will text you a video or a link to a video on how to do all different kinds of hairstyles with your clips, and they're so easy. And then you can just check email specials if you want to know about sales, and I'll let you know about our sales. And so that's how I give it to them. And these ladies all give me their cell phone numbers. Now, once you get their cell phone number, you do not want to abuse it. You don't want to be texting them things or signing them up for lists that you did not let them know about. And so what I will do is I will text them a very simple text. Hi, this is Rebecca from the Women's Show, and thanks so much for your for your purchase. Here is a link to the videos that I promised you. And then the link that I put in there is my website, but it's not just my website because I don't want to bring them to the page that makes it look like, oh, she just wants me to shop. So I use the link with the extension that takes them directly to our styling and sizing videos. So that's what they come up to. Now, what that does is it sets cookies on their phone to my website. And I've been having a lot of success for past show customers, even that don't reply to my text, that end up ordering from me in the future because those cookies are set on their phone. So they don't even have to go digging around for my information. If they go on their phone to search for Lila Rose, it's my website that pops up. Now, what can I improve on? I can improve on my message and getting them to reply. So another thing I will say in that one message, and it's just a short little paragraph, it is not long, is I will say, if you love your clip, can you send me a picture that I can share with my customers or that I can share in my Facebook group? And so I get a number of people every time that will reply with a picture or that will reply and say that they're going to send a picture. But what that does is that helps me to start a conversation with them. So once you've sent them that initial paragraph with the link to your website, that's what they gave you permission to send them. But when you send them that and they reply back, that is when the conversation begins and it gives you more permission to reply back to them. And when you can get really good at asking engaging questions that don't feel silly, but that feel natural and get them to reply, and this is the part that I'm still working on, the exact wording of it, but when you find something that works for you, please share it so we can all try it. But I do find that I get a good response from the pictures. Sometimes people would just reply, oh, it was a gift for so-and-so. And then I'll ask them, oh, when are you going to give it to them? And I will make a note of it so that I can follow up with them again. And then after they've given their gift, I feel like it's okay if they've said, oh, this was a gift for someone, so I can't send you a picture. And I say, oh, is it for Christmas? And if they say yes, then I feel like it's okay for me to text them right after Christmas and just say, I hope that so-and-so loved their gift. find out if they need any help using it and let me know. And that just continues to build that rapport. It's not spammy, it's natural. This is one of the reasons that I haven't yet jumped in and used a texting service. I send all of these messages personally from my cell phone. I copy them and I paste them one at a time. And I know that that seems tedious and time consuming, but for me, if it takes me an hour to follow up on, 100, like I could have 100 receipts from a show, and really when you're copying and pasting and just putting in the cell phone number, it does not take that long to do. But even if it took me an hour or 2 hours, if I get a couple of really good customers out of that, to me, that is time well spent. And even better, if I build relationships so that these ladies are wanting to join my team. So this has been very successful for me. If you have not been getting a lot of reorders from people that you have met at shows, if you have not been able to build relationships with them, I encourage you to try this. Another thing that I do when I copy and paste the message is I actually change the name on each one. Dear Stephanie, and then paste the message. And so I do that. And let's see, Stephanie's asking me a question. I've got my ring light here. She says, do you store all their numbers in contact info, or where do you keep their numbers to follow up with for future follow-ups? You know what I do? My phone has a ton of memory. So what I do, and this is probably crazy, and one day I'll probably need to delete a bunch of these or to get a phone with a ton more memory. But for right now, what I do is I just leave them in my text message thread so that if they reply back to me, that pops up. And actually, if you're using FitFu and you have texted them in the past, when you enter their information into FitFu, you can say, I texted this person. You can make a note in the FitFu. I forgot what it's called. If it's called a note or if it's called, I don't know what it's called. But you can even put in there, you can schedule a follow-up in FitFu and say, they're giving a gift on Christmas, follow up on, 12/29 via text. And so then right from FitFu, I can go to my follow-ups and I can click on there and it will pull up, FitFu will actually pull up the text. So that is how I've been doing it and integrating FitFu with it. If you don't know what FitFu is, it's just a customer relationship manager. It's kind of a database. Don't stress about it. There is a monthly fee for it, but it's not necessary. It's just been beneficial for me for keeping track. And I know some girls that use it. But if you're not using FitFu, then what I would do is I just write it in your calendar or whatever you use to keep track and follow up with people, that you've texted them, and then just pull it up in your text messages. Or sometimes when people will reply to a text from one of these shows, I will go ahead and put them in my contacts as Mary Southern Women's Show, so that I have context to remember them or to pull them back up. Or you could even do Mary send sales text, like if they say they want to get a text, and then you'll have all of those people listed in your phone book, address book, text messages, and you can just go to all of the people whose last name is sales text messages, and you can send all of those people alerts when we have a sale. So I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope that it's really successful for you. I am so excited about the relationships that we've been able to build by getting people's cell phone numbers. And just remember, don't send them things that you haven't asked for permission to send them. Don't add them to lists that you did not ask for permission to add them to. Don't be spammy. Treat their cell phone number with a lot of respect. Because you know how annoying it is to get spammy cell phone calls when you don't want them. And we don't want to upset people. We want to just be very classy and have the highest, the highest ethics in the way we treat people's information. All right, I'm Rebecca Behrens. I'm making life beautiful one woman at a time, and I'm so glad that you are here with me today. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.